Learning TOEIC vocabulary can help you get a high test score. You'll need these 99 business English words and phrases in written and spoken forms. How many do you know? Let's find out.
Invoice. Invoice. Has that invoice been paid yet?
Accounts. Accounts. Let's ask someone in accounts.
Cost. Cost. We're looking at ways of cutting costs.
Lease. Lease. Isn't the lease up for renewal soon?
Merger. Merger. The merger will make us more competitive.
Trade. Trade. Do you know much about international trade?
Yield. Yield. Our yield dropped again last month.
Income. Income. We're not expecting a rise in income.
Turnover. Turnover. Did the turnover rise over the second quarter?
You're doing a great job. Keep listening and learning more vocabulary.
Gross profit. Gross profit. Our gross profit fell as margins reduced.
Owner. Owner. Are you the owner of the business?
Invoice. Invoice. We normally invoice our clients every month.
Forecast. Forecast. What is the sales forecast looking like for June?
Bottom line. Bottom line. Our bottom line has been hit by lower exports.
Downsize. Downsize. We're looking at ways to downsize operations.
Expenditure. Expenditure. Expenditure increased due to raw material costs.
Fundraising. Fundraising. We're planning a round of fundraising next year.
Purchase. Purchase. Should we purchase some new machinery?
Chief Financial Officer. Ms. Wong is our new CFO.
Relocate. Relocate. They'll probably relocate production overseas.
Tenant. Tenant. One of our tenants complained about the noise.
Assets. Assets. Why did the creditors freeze the company assets?
Yearly. Yearly. Have you had your yearly performance review yet?
Cancel. Cancel. I'm afraid I need to cancel our appointment.
Quarterly. Quarterly. Their quarterly results have just been released.
Bank draft. Bank draft. We received the bank draft last week.
Profit. Profit. Did they make a large profit on that sale?
Trade fair. Trade fair. I went to Berlin for an international trade fair.
Auction. Auction. I bought it at an auction last week.
Fluctuate. Fluctuate. Sales often fluctuate depending on the season.
Margin. Margin. The firm's margin decreased with higher sales volumes.
Overheads. Overheads. We'll address ways of reducing overheads.
Loss. Loss. They made a loss for the second consecutive year.
Shares. Shares. I sold my shares in the company last year.
Negotiate. Negotiate. Do you think we should negotiate the unit price?
Outstanding. Outstanding. Sales really have been outstanding this quarter.
Advertise. Advertise. Do you think we should advertise for the position?
Bankrupt. Bankrupt. That company went bankrupt during the downturn.
Broker. Broker. Was it a good idea to use a broker for the deal?
Reimbursement. Reimbursement. Would you prefer an exchange or reimbursement?
Subsidiary. Subsidiary. I think they have a subsidiary in the U.S.
Salary. Salary. There's a competitive salary for this position.
Self-employed. Self-employed. Actually, I've been self-employed for 20 years.
Shareholder. Shareholder. Mr. Norris is a major shareholder in the company.
Inventory. Inventory. Holding a lot of inventory is bad for cash flow.
Sponsor. Sponsor. Did you know we sponsor the local baseball team?
Bookkeeping. Bookkeeping. She deals with bookkeeping for small businesses.
Overdraft. Overdraft. We reached our overdraft limit for that account.
Financial results. Financial results. Our financial results were better than last year.
Headquarters. Headquarters. They considered moving their headquarters offshore.
Growth. Growth. Are we likely to see some growth in that sector?
Downturn. Downturn. There was a downturn in sales due to the bad weather.
Stock market. Stock market. The stock market is an unpredictable investment.
Stakeholder. Stakeholder. Shall I arrange a meeting with all stakeholders?
CEO. Please welcome Jenny Lang, our new CEO.
Credit note. Credit note. We'll send you a credit note by email.
Currency. Currency. Their preferred currency is US dollars.
Deal. Deal. I think we have a deal.
Earn. Earn. It's unfair that women frequently earn less than men.
Balance sheet. Balance sheet. Can we see the balance sheet before investing?
Agreement. Agreement. Was it difficult to come to an agreement?
Fee. Fee. There was a supplementary fee for shipping.
Debt. Debt. Servicing the debt is limiting cash flow.
Expense. Expense. The shipping was a significant expense.
Tax audit. Tax audit. What is the procedure during a tax audit?
Insurance policy. Insurance policy. How much is that insurance policy?
Tax. Tax. Is tax due on those imports?
Profitability. Profitability. They returned to profitability after the reorganization.
Market price. Market price. Their offer was above the market price.
Borrow. Borrow. What interest rate did they borrow at?
Lend. Lend. We are willing to lend you funds on that basis.
Compensation. Compensation. They claimed compensation after the deadline expired.
After tax. After tax. I think they made a loss after tax.
Half year. Half year. Our half-year results are looking promising.
Co-worker. Co-worker.
Takeover. Takeover. Have profits increased since the takeover?
Annual general meeting. Annual general meeting. The annual general meeting is next month.
Postpone. Postpone. We'll have to postpone that project.
Reschedule. Reschedule. Is it possible to reschedule that meeting?
Supplier. Supplier. Are you suggesting we change supplier?
Delivery. Delivery. Delivery is due early next week, isn't it?
Goods. Goods. And we didn't receive the goods on time.
Dispatch. Dispatch. We could ask them to dispatch the order earlier.
Delay. Delay. Do you know the reason for the delay?
Cost? Cost? What is the wholesale cost for that product?
Retail. Retail. Our retail operations are growing year on year.
Amount. Amount. We should increase the amount we spend on marketing.
Billing. Billing. Some clients have experienced delays in billing.
Handling. Handling. The insurance doesn't cover shipping and handling.
Deliver. Deliver. When are you able to deliver the merchandise?
Quote. Quote. Let me send you a quote this afternoon.
Market study. Market study. We'll need to conduct a market study first.
Market share. Market share. Market share increased with the new products.
Guarantee. Guarantee. Can you guarantee delivery next month?
Competitor. Competitor. There are lots of competitors in that market.
Agenda. Agenda. Shall I add that item to the agenda?
Statement. Statement. There's an error on our monthly statement.
Customs. Customs. We'll need clearance from customs on that shipment. Net profit. Net profit. The net profit increased above expectations.